Charlie, roger. We have no circuit traffic this time.
Golf Delta Alpha taxiing from Alpha to the hangars.
So climb at 80 knots. So your speed is controlled by your attitude rather than your throttle. So that's at full power. And it all depends on if I put my nose down, the speed will increase. If I lift it back, your speed will slowly bleed off. So we always want to try and hold it for 80 knots for best rate of climb. So you've seen the runway we've just took off on there. And that's St George's Park just on the left wingtip.
080, much information. Golf Romeo Charlie 4. Good afternoon. Techno radio, fine. Runway left down. KH 1017.
That's where we just took off facing that way. So we take off, come and do a loop round. That's all St George's Park down there.
Looks like vacated at the intersection.
Golf Delta Alpha, roger.
That looks unreal, Joe, doesn't it?
Yeah. I can tell these where we're doing. Golf Romeo Charlie's climbing high downwind. Got to 70 north.
Golf Romeo Charlie, roger.
Actually feels like you're not moving.
Yeah. So you can see we're doing 90 knots at the minute.
Really
So you can see as I've let go, you feel the nose slightly climbing. It's not trimmed out properly. So we have to push that down again.
No, it's Golf Delta Lima Echo.
Lima Hotel, Region 5. Echo information correct.
So we're at 2,100 feet at the minute. So we could go a lot higher. The only thing at the minute we've got, turn that down a little bit. We've got controlled airspace above us for East Midlands. So if we go too high, we're obviously going to bust that. We've not got clearance to go into it because we don't need to. So we'll just stay below it for now.
Snow on the hills.
Yeah, that's. Golf Romeo Charlie's changing to East Midlands radar 134.180.
Golf Romeo Charlie, roger.
From security and pre-call on route. Golf Victor Bravo, thank you. Is that East Midlands?
Yeah, so we're listening to East Midlands now. Not actually spoke to them, so we don't really need to. But that code there tells them that we're listening into them. So if they need to speak to us, we're listening. But don't need to speak to them.
766, what you outside our radar cover at the moment, ma'am? It's a basic service, reach water control.
Put heating on a little bit. If you want to control it by that, you'll feel it.
066 as you transit westbound, Lang Assault being 5, they're not all active, and just confirm you're looking for a rejoin driver lane. Copy that, that's A service 066. 066, roger.
I can feel that nice now. You have to have the heating off then when you take off.
Yeah, just for takeoff. Just
005, my planning, are you getting back inbound now?
Just in case anything does happen when your engine's at full power, you're not sucking everything through the heating system.
Done, Evan.
Was you really near this first time you come on? Yeah.
First time you do it, you don't come away, you take off, you basically do what we did and you just stay in the circuit. So your first ever flight, they'll always tag it onto a flight where you've been doing circuits with your instructor.
Yeah.
And you'll go and park up and you think, oh, that's the end of the lesson. And then they'll say, oh right, okay, I think you're ready to go on your own. Because if you knew you were going to do it, you'd get too worked up and you on the drive there and everything it'd be in your mind. So they kind of do spring it on you, but they know you're ready and you know you're ready. And you just do one circuit, so you take off, come down, land, and that's it. And then the following time, they'll do a check with you and then you'll do a bit more and it slowly builds up. The first time they send you away is weird, because you leave and you think, wow, I need to find my way back now. That can be a little bit daunting. Feel alright? Don't feel light-headed or anything?
Yeah, I think it's releasing.
So as we're heading further north, you see the landscape getting a little bit more hillier.
Yeah.
So everywhere's got a minimum safe altitude of what you can fly at to clear. everything on.
So obviously it's higher up.
So yeah, so at the minute our minimum safe altitude is 1,800 feet, which we're above. We'll be on Carsington, it goes up to 2,500, so we've got to climb above that to get there. We'll just slowly start climbing now.
That's Matlock area down there then.
Yeah, so this is Worksworth down there.
Yeah.
And then the one that...
Then Cromford.
Yeah.
That's where you got married, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Worksworth, yeah. Snow here, though.
Yeah.
There's snow on the hills up here. Get a photo of that actually. Snow.
Selfie,
Yeah.
oh, there's Matlock Bath there.
Yeah. So that's Matlock.
Matlock Bath. You see the river coming down? So
Yeah.
Matlock Bath.
And then that's Matlock there. Surprising how quick you can get places.
It is, yeah.
No, we fly 15 minutes.
Midlands radar, go, Yankee Alpha, please for traffic
That's
service.
Chesterfield. See, like the built-up area.
Where's Chatsworth?
That's where we're going now. See it just on the nose.
Oh, I can
see the
see it,
river
yeah.
just on the right of the river. I'm going to go up to Chatsworth. We'll do a 180. I'll put it on your site so you can get some photos of it. And then we'll head back. Chatsworth should be down here somewhere.
Yeah, I see it.
I can't see it. Oh yeah.
I've driven through that loads and loads of times on the bike, and when you go that way, on your left hand side, there's a hill like that. It don't look very hilly
yeah, you
at
just
all.
can't see it, can you?
Oh, that's a bit late.
This snowy bit, it's just going to go into the snowy bit now.
machine going head on.
Because we're going,
Yeah.
although we're going quite fast, it does feel like we're going really slow.
That's Carsonton again back over there now.
About to say, is that
We've
Carson?
basically gone up, done it.
Yeah.
That's and then back over here. You can do a steep turn if you want.
Hey?
Do a steep turn if you want. Like it's up to you. I don't want to make you feel sick or
You're
anything.
not making me feel sick. When it leans a lot more, does it turn quicker then?
Yeah. Location. We're clear of active airfields, clear of built-up areas, clear of cloud, clear of controlled airspace, and there's no danger areas we're aware of. Coming off. Okay, so we'll go straight and level, heading 210, we'll do a 45-degree turn to the right, and come back out on that heading.
So it's basically
So we're just, yeah.
Oh, that's Minjo. That's unbelievable.
Back on that heading, the car's into this number level.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, that is, mate. Airplane.
Where?
Just to be over here. Down here.
We don't need to service, it's just a message for X-ray India.
Oh, yeah.
Goes with you. Captain Barton, Leeds East Airfield was closed recently due to something coming in with a carriage problem.
It's weird how they look like the flying so quick.
Yeah.
He's low, isn't it?
Yeah, it's low. We're at 3,000, so he could be at 2.5. The minimum safe altitude is 2.5. But you can see when it's still like this, there's no wind, there's no turbulence.
Yeah.
There's nothing that really needs to happen. It's not climbing, it's not descending, it's not turning, everything's in balance, you'll just carry on. And if there is any minor adjustments, you can just do it on your feet, and you feel that pull us round.
Yeah.
And then back over to the right, but it feels ugly, doesn't it? It feels horrible because you're
Feels
not,
like back end
yeah,
to it like
because
that.
that's all that is happening. You're just doing it on your rudder.
4571, basic service, Golf Delta
So that's Alton Towers down there on your right somewhere.
Old Towers?
Can you see it? I can't see
Let's
it.
see it.
Yeah, all that's Alton Towers.
Golf Alpha Victor, traffic is right to
Looks
be
tiny from here,
4
doesn't it?
miles, crossing left to right, indicating 700 foot below.
Roger, looking
Right,
for
see, corkscrew rides as well.
Another aircraft there, travelling that way. It gets busy now because Tainton Hill's over there again now. So wherever there's airfields, there's obviously more densely populated with aircraft
Yeah.
coming in and out.
Further traffic in your left, 11 o'clock, 4 miles, crossing left to right, also indicating an altitude of 2,400 feet.
They're informing someone now about the traffic about it.
Yeah, so they'll be on a traffic service. So basically they're not told where to go, but they're told of other traffic that's in there if they carry on that route. But if you're doing something like general handling, there's no point having a traffic service because they tell it you. So they'll say like in your 2 o'clock, which is like 2 o'clock. But if you're doing general handling and you turn it, you're constantly
That
moving.
2 o'clock could be 8 o'clock.
Exactly. So the traffic service isn't really useful unless you're going somewhere and you're going to follow a set route.
Yeah, we'll just walk across the
What's that place there?
This water, it's just a reservoir. It's called Blythefield Reservoir. It's quite a nice feature because Tainton Hill Airfield's just over there, so you tend to like a homing point that you can come into, you know where you are. I leave them. Go
Alpha Victor, further traffic in
back onto that. Tell these that we're joining in here.
Linefield Reservoir inbound, request join.
Golf Bravo Hotel Romeo Charlie, Techno Radio, return 5, domain use, main 26 left hand, Jeffy 1002.
Runway 26 left hand, QFE 1002, Golf Romeo Charlie.
So it's quite hard to see at the minute, but you can see the airfield.
I can't see it.
It's quite difficult unless you know it's there. You've got the runway running like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In that bit area, you've got one like that and then one running that way.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in and join. So we need to be 2,000 feet above the airfield to join in.
Right.
And because that's the active runway facing this way, everything left hand is the circuit is left hand. So that's the live side of the airfield. That's classed as the dead side. So we'll go in and we'll descend over the dead side to join into the circuit at 1,000 feet on the live side. And then you're actively in the circuit of Tatum.
Golf Uniform Sierra, roger.
So we're at 2,000 feet now, look, we feel we're going down. We need to be at 1,000 feet to be in the circuit. They just use this as a descending technique. I just tell them what we're doing.
Golf Romeo Charlie's descending dead side, runway 26.
Golf Romeo Charlie, roger.
Charlie's downwind, runway 26, visual with 1 on.
Romeo Charlie, roger.
Brakes are off, the carriage is fixed, mixtures rich, fuel pumps on. T's and P's are green, the eye is light, plus carbine pumps on. One stage of flaps.
Got a brimmer.
We can go in and land or we can do a touch and go, if you want to do.
No, you're just taking me out. You do what you want
It's
to
up
do.
to you. If you want to experience it, we can do it. If you don't want to, we can just land.
Yeah, experience it. Fucking amazing how you've come. I'm gobsmacked.
Golf Uniform, roger.
Golf Romeo Charlie, final runway 26, touch and go.
Golf Romeo Charlie, roger. Wind 250 degrees, 5 knots.
He's
basically tilted the wind speed.
Yeah.
Golf Bravo X-ray.
You can see the windsock is blowing straight down the runway.
Golf Bravo X-ray, roger.
Oh, that's fucking weird. That is so weird. Oh my god. Now you know you're going quick. Oh, that's fucking brilliant, Joe. Do you know what that seemed like to me? Do you know when you're in this airplane now?
Yeah, it's coming in.
You know when you're parachuting
Yeah.
and you don't feel like you're moving up there, but then you boom, the ground hits you.
Yeah, when you see
You get, and that's exactly, as soon as you went like, fucking hell, now you know you're going quick. So you literally touch the runway, accelerated and gone.
Yeah. And that's what you do. For a few lessons, probably 5 or 6 hours, this is all you do.
Yeah.
Circuits, yeah.
Golf Romeo Charlie's turning final to land runway 26.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
That's a project, isn't it?
Seen better days.
Hey.